My name is Reed Williams. I am a non-operative sports medicine physician here at Summit with a area of specialty in diagnostic ultrasound, musculoskeletal ultrasound, and procedural ultrasound. When I got into medicine after kind of making that decision and going to medical school, finding my fit was huge. A lot of interesting things in medicine, things I found very inspiring and things that I really enjoyed. But nothing I enjoyed as much as kind of the one-on-one connection I got to have with patients. And so taking that back and connecting that with that early desire for function, for anatomy, for movement, and then just roll in my extreme curiosity in how things work and how things move together and kind of understanding how to make those things optimize. Sports medicine and musculoskeletal medicine seemed like a great next step. I'd had an injury when I was in high school, and that was a big injury for me at the time. I've been blessed to have since realized how minimal that injury really was. My training in physical medicine and rehabilitation, physiatry, you see some of the world's worst injuries, some really tragic things. And you realize that it's not necessarily the injury itself that's the comparative factor, but it's the impact of the injury. It's how it affects the person. And with that, big or small injuries don't necessarily matter. It's just big or small impact on the person that has it. So an athlete that hurts their throwing shoulder, a professional athlete that lives for throwing, or a runner, a mom of three who's only time away from her kids is at 45 minutes she gets outside that twists a knee. Those are not big injuries in the scope of injury, but they're huge in the context of a person's life and context of a person's ability. And taking that joy and connection with liking people and wanting to be involved in people and helping people through those times, that's how I got into sports medicine. In my free time, I love doing anything with my family. I'm a proud and excited father of a couple of young rapscallions, a couple of young children. I've got a couple of dogs that I love dearly, and of course, my wife, who's the best thing about my world. I think from a standpoint of if my patients were to understand anything about me, is that we're getting into this together. They're taking a chance on trusting me, and I'm really going to take that seriously and making that trust worthwhile. Because I'll keep looking. I'll figure something out.